Okay, so there is a distribution that can run on Android, and it's rather easier to install than WSL. It's called Termux and it's readily available on Google Play Store. To install it, navigate to your Google Play Store. And then search Termux. As you can see, I've already installed it, so I'll just simply open it. Termux does not require you to set up a username and password, so it's ready to use. Your username is already set for you, but it does not require a password. So I can easily install commands without using sudo. Okay guys, we are going to get started with the basic Linux commands. For simplicity, I'll be using Termux, but if you have Ubuntu, Debian or Kali, which you might have installed using WSL, the commands are still the same. You can still follow through. Okay, now I'm in my Termux terminal. Different Linux distributions display different terminals, but the commands are the same. So we can get started. To view the current directory we are in, a directory is simply a folder. You can use the pwd command or print working directory, and as you can see, we are in the home directory. Okay, we can now choose to view if that directory has any contents using the list command, which is shortened to ls, and we can see that the directory is indeed empty. We can create files using the touch command. We can touch, and the file name, which is trump, for example, then a list. We can see that the trump file has been created. Now we can write into that trump file using the echo command. We can echo, then a speech mark, I love tariffs, and then just like that, and then a greater than symbol, and then the file we want to write that sentence into, which is trump. And when we cut trump, cut is a command that is used to display contents in a file. You can see that that is what we wrote inside that file. There are other features like text editors in Linux that can be used to edit files as well. For example, nano. Nano is a text editor, and when we want to edit that trump file, as you can see, that is the sentence that is inside that file. You can choose to change it, maybe, and add and dogs, maybe puppies. And then to save that file, you use Ctrl O, then enter, then Ctrl X to exit. Now when we cut that file again, you can see that it is indeed updated. We can go further and install new commands. For example, there's a command called cmatrix. These are commands that do not come pre-installed, but you can install them manually. It's a command that runs a matrix. To exit is Ctrl C. Yeah, there are many commands with commands to create folders for it. The command to do so is mkdir, and we can make a folder called tariff. And when we list, we can see that that folder has indeed been created. We can move that trump file using the move command inside the tariff folder. And to move a file into a folder, you must, after the folder name, you must put a backslash. Press enter, and when we list, we can see that indeed the trump file is no longer in the home directory and it is been moved inside the tariff directory. To navigate inside the tariff directory, we use the cd command, which is short to change directory to tariff. As simple as that. And when we list, we can see that the tram file is indeed there. To go back, we use the cd command again with 2 dots. Cd, just like that, and we are back in our home directory. To delete a directory, you use the remove command. rm and then r, then f. What this command does is remove the directory together with its contents. So when we do that and remove the tariff directory, and when we list, we can see that the tariff directory has been deleted. There are other commands for copying. For example, we can create another file. Let's call it cut. Now we can copy this file, create a duplicate of it using the copy command. So we can use the command copy, the file you want to copy, and the new file name. For example, dog. And when we list, we can see that there are 2 files, with dog being the copy of the cat file. To clean the terminal, we use the clear command, and now your terminal looks clean or clear. Okay, now we can install some fun commands. For example, we can get started with the package manager, and we can use it to install a command called sl. So pkg or package install sl. And then when we run sl, you'll see a train. These are some fun commands you can do with Linux. We can install another fun command called kakafire, but to install it, we use package manager, install, and its library, it's called libkaka. Press yes. After installing it, we can run it using kakafire. And this displays a fire in your terminal. So very fun. There are very many fun commands. We can do some useful commands like a browser command. For example, it's called w3m. So let's clear all that, and let's try w3m. So we package install w3m. And now we can use w3m to browse a website. For example, let's try our Bornelabs website. w3m bornelabs.tech. That is our website domain. And that opens our website. As you can see, this is the Bornelabs website. To exit, you simply press Q, and then you'll be prompted, do you want to exit? Press yes, and it exits. Now there are other fun commands like cal that displays our calendar, just like that. There is a command to see a world map on your terminal, and that is telnet mapskey.me, and that opens the world map, and you can zoom in, you can zoom out as well. To exit, press Q, and you can clear to clean up your terminal. Next up is a simple project to test on your understanding of the core concept we've talked about, and explore other features in Linux.